Hey guys, what's up everybody? We're going to be talking about a new anime that just came out. It's actually called Black Clover. And Clover is actually from the makers of Naruto and I want to say Fairy Tail. And a lot of people really have mixed reviews about this or mixed feelings about this whole touchy subject because of they consider Naruto a ripoff. But if you think about it, what exactly is a ripoff? What exactly is a ripoff? Just sit back and enjoy it, bro. But I'm gonna tell y'all about how I like it. I can really confirm that it's really not as bad as many people think. Probably because I didn't read the manga, but just to give you a heads up, this story is about two brothers, two twins, kind of like what is it, Blue Exorcist? Kind of reminds me of Blue Exorcist. They were born, and they're really mysterious. It seems as though they were dropped off at that orphanage or church where they reside at. And this world is a magical world where every 15 years people gather and, get their grimoire and get their magic. Well, Asta is the younger, I don't want to say younger, I don't know which one's younger, but more the spunky one. And Yuno is more of a cold one. But as the story progresses, you can really see that Yuno isn't as cold as you think, or it's not your average anime where you think he's going to be cold the rest of the story and he's going to be his rival or whatever. He actually cares about Asta in a way. So I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. So basically, growing up, there was a tragic event that happened in the past of I guess they went wandering somewhere, and they were both really. Yuno had emotion. He was really loving his brother. Like, they had the connection. But something happened that day that when he came back, he was cold and cruel. And it kind of reveals itself when the 15-year grimoire reveal comes, when his brother Yuno gets the four-leaf clover that the legendary Wizard King has gotten. And Asta was wondering where was his at. And in a bit of sadness, he even yelled. Like, everybody yelled at him, laughed at him, made a fool of him. Kind of reminded me of Naruto. And in a burst of sadness, he's kind of a tough character. Like, he never wants to give up. So he declared him and made sure to tell him that I won't give up. You are my rival. So his brother basically brushed him off and said, no, you're not. But this is where it gets crazy at. This is where it gets good. The doofus younger brother of Yuno, Asta, is known around the village of one who's not or incapable of using magic whatsoever. So, with him missing his grimoire and people making a laughingstock of him, even people in his church making a laughingstock of him, he wouldn't back down. He declared himself his rival still. So, he goes out to train, doing the generic hero, so, I won't give up, So he hears his older brother getting into a battle. So once he gets into the battle, he rushes over there to help his brother out. What seemed to be like this dark thief. It's kind of like, generic first boss or first obstacle guy. It starts out in the beginning of the series. And he basically has Yuno chained up, which is really unusual for me because I kind of figured that he would be like stronger than that. But I guess they are just starting out. They're still 15 years old. Yeah, but obviously the thief, is like way more experienced. So he basically wanted his legendary grimoire to sell because you can't use anybody else's grimoire. You can sell it though. So he wanted to sell it. And in comes Asta, the magicless doofus little brother, who basically tried to fight him. He fended off as much as he could. Like, he's really, don't get me wrong, his physical strength is actually pretty good because he's been training that all his life because he has no magic. So he actually was getting at him a little bit. But then, as you can see right there, his chain powers, like the thief's chain powers, kind of just dealt with him. It was too much. It was too much. So when he was about to give up, the cold, heartless, or as it seemed, brother Yuno actually, helped him on. Well, that's his brother's going to help him on. But he actually encouraged him. Something that's really out of his character that he kind of portrayed on us in the beginning of the show. So, with that, they kind of revealed that he wasn't as cold as you know what I'm saying, they thought he was. He actually was trying to push him to become stronger and stronger as a person, you know, to surpass him. So just when Asta was about to die, he awakened his legendary fifth Clover. Fifth Clover. Now, nobody's ever seen that, but there was a legend. Well, I don't want to say nobody's ever seen it, but there's a legend that there's a demon inside that clover. So he awakened it, and it was no shock to Yuno whatsoever. Yuno was like, I knew it. He had to be the chosen one, and it kind of threw me off because I'm like, they really tricked me with this guy. This guy, I thought he was gonna be a cold heartless and he was gonna try to, you know what, fight with him the whole series, but no. And I can tell right off the back they're gonna be friendly, and his brother's gonna look up to him and everything. But from people and viewers, people who like read the manga, people saying this it sucks. I gotta disagree with them. This animation is flawless to me. They actually did a good job developing and fitting everything into one episode, and I really enjoyed it, man. To be honest with you, just watch it. Thanks, man. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe. I'm out. Deuces.